Hey everybody, Kevin here, and welcome to another video of Copic coloring, and this time we're coloring up Piglet. He is adorable, and he's from the Pooh stamp set. We're starting with his body, which is RV23 and RV21. This whole image is small, and it's super easy to color, so we're not using a ton of Copic markers. So I'm starting in his cheek area, and I'm just using that little line and just filling it in around there with that RV23, that pure pink. Piglet is so adorable, and there's tons of cute little quotes from Pooh and Winnie the Pooh, like "We'll be friends forever, won't we, Pooh?" asked Piglet. Even longer, Pooh answered, and that's a quote from A.A. Milne from Winnie the Pooh. And I just love Winnie the Pooh, and I was so excited when we were able to do this set. And I did actually use this little Piglet for a card. It was my neighbor's daughter's 3rd birthday, and she had just started watching Winnie the Pooh, so this was perfect. So you can see here now I'm using RV21 to just add in that lighter shade, and then I'm going in and just, once you go over it a few more times, you're going to make it a little bit darker. So I'm just kind of filling it in to blend it and just add some darker tones with that RV21. And because Piglet's eyes are just the little black dots, we don't need to worry about any white space around them. So that makes this image also super. Next up, we're going to be doing his ears and nose in the RV13 and the RV12. So again, just 2 markers here. Again, super simple. And we're going to be using this again in the ears and the nose. So we're starting with the RV13, and we're going to be using this for the darker part of his ear. And I've kind of created a little bit of space in there. I'm just leaving a little bit of white to the outside of his left ear, and again on his right ear a little bit to the left, but I'm keeping that shadow both to the left hand sides of both his ears. And maybe a light a bit. We're going to put a little bit into the right as well. Then we're going to grab our RV02, that sugared almond pink, and then we're going to add that into his ear and get that all blended up as well. And leave a comment. Let me know what you kind of think of these little coloring videos. I've been trying to keep them pretty simple, pretty easy to follow. Now with these, they are full-length, real-time coloring videos. Nothing's been sped up. Just because, again, these images are a little bit smaller, which makes them nice and easy to color up fast and quick for a card. And now I use Piglet and a bunch of characters for the card I created, but you could easily just do a little card, even just like a little 2x2 inch card, and just add a little Piglet on it with a little happy birthday sentiment or anything like that. Or like a little thanking of you card would be cute too. There's so many ways you can use these characters in different situations and for different card projects or even scrapbooking projects. Mixed media journaling he'd be cute in. Basically, like, honestly, where could you not use a little Piglet in? So we're going to continue with those body colors, which was that RV21 and RV23 for his arms and his feet. And again, we're putting in our dark shadowed part with that RV23, and we're just adding a little bit of light with that RV21. Another quote is, "The things that make me different are the things that make me," which is super cute, adorable, and it's a really great quote to have. So for the stripes of his body, we're going with our RV06, our RV04, and our RV02. Now the stripes, I'm not coloring as typical stripes where you'd think, oh, you're going to color horizontally. Nope. I did the stripe right down the middle of his body, and I'm going to add a shadow that way because stripes are pretty much actually one color. So I just wanted to add that definition and that highlight and the shadow right in his body, right through the middle, without having to worry about making each stripe a different color or multiple tones within it. So I'm using that RV04 to give it a little bit of bright, shocking pink over to the right, just to add a little bit of something extra in there. And then our RV02 for that lighter side of his body. And you can see, again, this image was so easy to color. Like, we're almost done. So I want to know, what are you going to do with Piglet? Are you going to use, because I think Piglet, Pooh, Tigger, Eeyore, definitely people's favorites. and we have little Roo, and we have Rabbit and Owl. So I really want to know, what are you going to use Piglet for? Definitely leave a comment. Let me know. I want to know what you're going to do. I know I want to make more projects using Piglet because I love Piglet. But I'm not going to lie, Eeyore is my absolute favorite. So I'm just adding in a little bit more depth where I want to see it with my Copic in here. And then that is just about it. And then we're just going to add little highlights. I'm using a white Posca pen. You could use a white gel pen. It's really up to you. And too, if you want to switch up the pinks, switch up the pinks. Try your own thing. Plus, color Piglet like a different color. Try something new. No one says you've got to do what I do. And it's always creative when you do it a little bit different. Make it your own. So just adding a little bit of highlight touches there, not too much because it's a small image, and then we're all done. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification icon. Thanks a lot.